Welcome to Ivy, Avalon-based project management system. If you're watching this video, you've probably received your credentials, but you may be wondering what this system is all about. And what exactly is I-BEAM? Why are you using it? I-BEAM stands for Integrated Building Engineering and Asset Management. I-BEAM is the result of Avalon Bay configuring Oracle's Primavera Unifier product to meet our needs and then integrating it with our payment system to get vendors paid as soon as possible. All capitalized spends are managed through this system for Avalon Bay. This does not include payments that you may already submit through Ops Technology. Those will remain in Ops Technology. I-BEAM provides visibility, accountability, and tracking of financial records, construction administration tasks, and more. So what's in it for you? What are the benefits of entering into the system with us? Well, for one, there's no cost to you. There are email notifications of tasks. The system will help you track those tasks. Tasks could include commitments, change orders or amendments, payments, lien waivers, requests for information, and submittals. This gives you visibility at your fingertips. If you're wondering where a record is in its progression, you can simply log in and check it out. The system also affords us electronic signatures of lien waivers. So let's take a look. First, make sure you're utilizing this URL to log into I-BEAM. Next, enter your credentials. Keep in mind these are case sensitive. It's also important to note that after 5 unsuccessful attempts at logging in, you could get locked out. To avoid this, I'm going to show you how you can submit your security question answers so that you can utilize this forgot password link. Once you've entered your credentials, which are case sensitive, click Sign In. Upon your first login, you should see this notification regarding cookies, which comes from Oracle. When you're ready, click Got It. Now, let's go to where your name is on the top right-hand corner. Click the drop-down and navigate to Preferences. A new window should open. If it does not, double-check your pop-up blockers. Next, we'll navigate to the Security tab, and here you can update your password. On the right-hand side, select at least one password recovery secret question to answer. When you're done, click Apply and OK. It's a best practice to go ahead and sign yourself out and then log in again with your new password if you've changed your password. Here on our Home tab, you can see the menu on the left-hand side. Our options are Home, Tasks, Drafts, and Mailbox. Here on your dashboard, you can see Tasks, Notifications, and Mail. Note that we do not utilize this system for email other than the automated notifications that are sent to you when you have a task or when you've been copied on some information from the system. For that reason, we're not going to focus here on notifications or mail, but we're going to spend our time here regarding tasks. In this dashboard, you can see that this particular user has 29 open tasks. 15 of those are late. You can also see the distribution by tab. Further, you can see this distribution based on the business process, whether it's an outstanding pay app or an environmental document. To see a list of your tasks, you can either click here or move to Tasks in the menu. A few things about this view. So what is a task, you might be asking? A task is anything that has been assigned to you to take action on within the system. Whenever a task has been assigned to you, you'll receive an email notification, similar to this one. Here's an example of an email notification. Notice that it comes from Unifier. Be on the lookout for emails from Unifier to let you know that you have an outstanding task within the system. This specific email tells me that this record was sent to me for action. It was sent to me for manager approval. You can gain more information as you scroll through the email, and at the bottom, you'll find some additional information and a Unifier login link where you can click and the system will take you directly to that record once you log in. There are also emails that just tell you that you've been copied on a record. Here's an example. Note that the email still comes from Unifier, but now it's just letting me know that I've been copied on this notification. And again, I could scroll down to the link, log in, and review it. However, I have not been sent a task whenever I'm simply copied. Here within our log view, we can select a record, and then within our preview pane, we're able to gain more information about that record. Here in the preview pane, with record details highlighted, I can scroll through to gain more insight regarding this record. For example, I can see the creator and the status. I can continue scrolling to find even more information. Selecting the Workflow Progress tab will show me who has already touched the record and who specifically the record is with right now. If you are sent a task, be sure to note whether or not you're the only person this task was sent to. If this task was sent to several people at your organization, and you're the one that needs to complete it, then you'll want to open up the record to take action. We'll look at that in a little bit. You also have the opportunity to click on attachments. If there are any attachments for this record, then you'll be able to find them here. Also, if there are attachments, there'll be an icon you can click to either view or download the documents. You're also able to collapse this preview pane so that you can see more information in the log view, or make it smaller. I'm going to go ahead and have it hidden for now. Let's talk about these options here under Tasks. It's a best practice not to create a task from the Home tab. If you were to click Create here, you'll receive a long list of all of your options. Creating a task directly from the Community or Project tab will reduce this. Actions give you the ability to accept or undo accept for your tasks, as well as these other options. Anything that's blue is not overdue, and anything that is red is overdue. Now let's look at this view. If the system has defaulted to received in the last 7 days, you'll want to open this up to all tasks as you get used to the system. You also have the ability to move column headers around. And you'll notice a few other views available here. Another option you have is to create a new view. If you create a new view, you have the option of selecting your columns, filters, or you could even group by, say, a business process or a project number. You can give your view a new name and click Save. This will only affect your view, not anyone else at your organization. And now you can see these are grouped by project number. You can still expand all or collapse all. And if you'd like to go back to a previous view, such as all tasks, just click there. Next we have the Edit View icon, and this is very similar to what we just did under the view. Again, you're able to select your columns, filters, group by, or sort by. Save it under a new name. And click Save and Apply. And now my tasks have been sorted based on the due date. To refresh your tasks, you can click here. You also have the opportunity to print the log view. Once you have the view you'd like to see, you can click this icon to export. Next, we have a search function. When I click on the search icon, I can select my criteria. And apply. I also have the ability to redock this search to the side, to the bottom, or move it up. Notice that there is quite a bit of information you can search by, so don't forget to scroll if you don't see what you're looking for. Lastly, here we have Find on Page. This opens up a search bar at the top. I can start typing here. Anything that corresponds will appear. When you have a record that you want to take action on, you can double-click to open that record. If you'd like help walking through the process of the record, you can click on Help. When you see the business process name, you can click there to pull up the job aids or the written instructions. That's it for the tasks. Now let's take a look at how to pull up a different tab. To open a new tab, click the plus mark. Now if you're a vendor user, you should automatically see any projects you have access to here. You can start typing the name and then click on the appropriate option. Note that this says Heenam Shipyard to NC for new construction. CapEx projects will say CX, and REDEV would be RD. And that brings you to the Project tab. You can also find your tasks here within the Project tab. Just be aware that those are only for that specific project. If you're an Avalon Bay user, we suggest you manage all of your tasks from the Home tab, since they'll also include vendor management tasks. If you're a vendor that works on more than one project with us, we suggest you manage all of your tasks from the Home tab so that you don't miss any. You'll notice you have the same basic setup for your log view here, and you can bring your preview pane back. If you're not active in the system for 60 minutes, you'll receive a warning asking if you'd like to stay logged in. Now that you have an idea of what's in the system, let's talk a little bit more about getting ready to use iBeam. What should you do? Review any documentation sent to you, including the welcome letter and FAQs. Be on the lookout for task notifications from Unifier. Job aids, or written instructions, are found directly in the system under Help. These will be good guidance for you in utilizing the system as you start out. Now, let's talk about who to contact for what. To help support your efforts, vendors can contact a member of the AVB project team if you have colleagues at your organization that require access, or you have questions regarding the project details, or if you have questions regarding the progress of a contract or payment and you're not able to find that answer directly in iBeam. For Avalon Bay users, if vendor users need to be set up or require additional access, please submit a user setup request directly in the system. If internal users need to be set up, create a system access request via the intranet. For all users, if you require technical assistance, reach out to the iBeam support team by either phone or email. If you require training assistance, Review resources sent via email. Review written instructions found in the Help section, and contact ibeamtraining@avalonbay.com. Let's learn a little bit more about our support. Our support team is available 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. They are Avalon Bay associates, and again, they can be reached either through the support helpline or via email. Welcome to Ivy.